It's Lonnie the theater lady. Holy moly, there she is, right here.
Live and in person.
Yeah. What are we talking about today? Who's Afraid of Sarah?
No. Scared of Sarah.
Okay, well, you so.
Scared of Sarah. And, I don't even know where to begin with this because I really am excited about this production and I really want to do it justice, and I do not want to leave anything out because it was so impactful and powerful and wow.
All right, take it easy, girl.
I know. I need to calm down.
Let's start at the beginning. All right.
It was one of those.
Let's
wow.
Get her out of the stable here and let's start walking her around the track. Where do you want to begin?
This show was written by Laura Brienza, and it was an entry into the 2011 New York City Fringe Festival.
Fringe, okay.
Yeah, and this production at the Off the Wall, I guess they've changed their name. It's the Off the Wall Theater Company at the Carnegie Stage.
Right, the theater has changed its name, but the producing company is the same.
Okay.
Yeah, so the theater, the physical space is Carnegie Stage. The company, Off the Wall Productions, produced this at Carnegie Stage.
Thank you.
I believe that is correct. I may totally be making that up too.
Well,
or it
we
could
know
be the
where
booze
it is.
Talking. I don't know.
It's
in Carnegie.
It is.
Go see it. Yeah.
It runs through December 19th, and the plot is, I'll simplify it because it's really not this simple, but a lovely young couple living in this amazingly beautiful New York upscale apartment whose set was done by Tony Ferrari, and I walked in and I saw the attention to the detail. Every little detail, absolutely perfect, beautiful, and I said, that looks like a Tony Ferrari set.
He always does a good job.
Then I opened up my little, and sure it was. And it kind of set the tone because you knew this was going to be a really kind of upscale couple. And what happens is Sarah, played by Erica Cuenca, learns that she's pregnant with her loving husband, played by...
All right, so they're not living in sin.
No.
All right, thank you for pointing that out.
Sean Cameron Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Discover they're pregnant, and she is very, very afraid that her baby might be autistic.
Oh, yeah, that's very prevalent now.
Because her sister, Sarah, played by Sarah Silk, is, in fact, autistic.
I see.
So
it is genetic? Did they talk about that there's a higher possibility if you have somebody with autism in your family?
Yes, apparently there's some kind of I'm not a doctor or scientist, apparently some kind of a gene or, I don't want to say, but I guess they can
and nobody really knows, right?
Well, that's what I thought, but there's apparently some X something, or I don't know.
X and Y chromosomes. Didn't they teach you this with birds and the bees?
Oh, they didn't have the birds and the bees when I was in school.
What did they have? What did they feel like?
I don't know. The dinosaurs and the pterodactyls. I don't know.
Is that how you learned about sex?
I still haven't learned. Anyway.
Oh my God.
So this lovely couple who have such great electricity together, Erica and Sean, I truly believe that they loved each other, and I think that was central to really understanding the depths of this show. And as Sarah Silk portrayed the autistic sister, there was actually collaboration between the theater company and the Arts for Autism in Pittsburgh Foundation.
That's good.
So that Sarah's portrayal of Sarah was very authentic. It gave you a really touching feeling of what it must be like to be in a family that has to deal with a challenge and I don't even know what word to use, the difficulties of having an autistic member of your family. Sure. And they did it so respectfully. And Sarah Silk has this ability that when she's portraying Sarah, it's like a curtain comes down, from her, and devoid of emotion which is, I guess, one of the kind of traits of autism, until something disturbs the order of things around them and the way they believe things need to be, at which point, of course, it becomes explosive. So I thought that Sarah Silk's performance was stunning, and very believable. And Sean gave so much depth and sensitivity to his character as the husband. It was really wonderful to see. And Erica just shines as the wife, and showing the whole transition of where she started with her fear, and 3 years later in the play. It spans a 3-year time period.
So give yourself some time. You're going to be there a while.
No, it's just a one act, 95 minutes.
I gotcha.
And I was surprised because when it was over, I thought, well, boy, that was short. And then I looked at my watch and it was 95 minutes. I thought, whoa.
A lot of story in a little time.
A lot of story, a lot of complexity.
That's hard to do. when it's done well, you notice, right?
And they did it. And I think Ingrid Sorensen was the director, and I believe that she had such a wonderfully talented cast to start, and she has many years of experience under her belt, and she put them all to good use, making the characters also sympathetic. And even Sarah, who frustrates the audience so often, also manages to endear herself to them. And I think that this richly talented cast molds this smartly written script into an exploration of human behavior and emotion that is truly beautiful in its honesty.
What am I thinking of? Who is afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I am.
What, the
I'm afraid
author?
of her.
You met her, or that movie? Okay, so
Virginia Woolf is very scary.
Well, she doesn't appear in that movie.
No, I don't.
Or you mean Virginia Woolf the movie is scary?
You mean Virginia Woolf wrote Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
No!
What the heck are you saying?
You said that you're afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Yeah.
The author? Virginia Woolf is an author.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Who do you think she was?
I meant the character in the show, Virginia Woolf.
The play.
The play, yeah.
That Virginia Woolf appears nowhere in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Oh, what's the name of the lady in that? I was afraid of her.
I forget.
She was
it's
scary.
Liz Taylor and Richard Burton.
Yeah, her character.
Oh, what the hell are their names? No, Virginia Woolf herself appears nowhere in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
Oh, you're so confusing.
No, I didn't write it. And neither did Virginia Woolf.
Oh.
After I saw that movie, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, it scared me off of drinking for about a week.